Hi everyone, welcome back to a new video. This is your girl Kali. You know how I do it. I want to talk about self-love. I've come to find out that so many of us who don't really show ourselves that love. We don't really show ourselves that care. You understand? We do that to friends, we do that to families, we do that to colleagues, we do that to people around us, but we've not taken the time to show ourselves love. So first of all, before I continue with the video, I want to talk about self-love. What is self-love? Self-love is when you are able to know your limits, when you are able to know your strengths, when you're able to know everything that is you cannot do well and the ones you can do well and every other thing in between, and you are able to stand in that place and still accept them. You accept your weakness, you accept your strength and every other thing in between them. That is self-love. So in this video I will be talking about the 7 things that you will do to show yourself that you love yourself. Number 1 is knowing yourself. How do you know yourself? You will be able to know yourself when you know your limits, when you know your weaknesses, when you know your strengths, when you know those things that you can do well and the ones you cannot do well. For me, that is self-love. If I know my limits, I will not get across my limits. If I know my strengths, I'll be able to achieve more. Number 2 is saying no. Learning how to say no to some certain things when it's necessary. When it's okay for you to say no, please say no. That is self-love. When you cannot go on anymore, learn how to say that's enough. That is self-love. You cannot push yourself above your limits. You will break down. So if you know how to say no at the right time, when it's necessary, you'll be very okay. So number 3 is not comparing yourself with others. For me, that is self-love. Knowing your worth, knowing your quality, knowing the potentials that God has deposited in you, knowing your strengths, the things you can do in your life and become a better person. Not comparing yourself with that person out there, that at the moment you're not at their height, maybe in business or career, maybe in whatsoever you're doing, maybe in the family life, whatsoever it is. Don't compare yourself with others. You can never be like me. I can never be like you. So there is no need comparing myself to you. It's not possible. I cannot be like you. So to love yourself, the number 3 thing you should do is never to compare yourself with others. Never put yourself in that place of competition. Don't do that. It will hurt you. Number 4 is knowing and using your strengths. If you know your strengths, your abilities, the things that God has deposited in you that you can use to achieve your end, and you also know how to bring them to physical manifestation, you also know how to bring that your strength into positive thing. Some people know their strength, yes, but they don't know how to use it. If you know your strength and you know how to use it, that is self-love. You know that you can achieve this and you go for it. And you know I cannot do this. Advise yourself and say, you know what? I cannot do this. Nobody will force you. Surround yourself with people with positive mind. They say the mind that think alike. You cannot be positive and take someone that is negative as your friend and you think you will go far. You will not go far, my dear. Surround yourself with people that are pursuing the same goal as you. Surround yourself with those that are looking towards the same direction where you are looking to get to. Don't, settle for less. Don't settle for mediocres. Don't, associate with those people that are ready to bring your vision down. There are people that like that. As soon as you tell them your dreams, they will bring it down immediately. They will discourage you. They will make you feel like you're inferior. They will make you feel like you are worth nothing. Before you know it, you will drop that idea. Before you know it, that thing that God has put in your hand will die in your hand. Don't surround yourself with negative people. Don't surround yourself with haters. Don't surround yourself with, friends that can, destroy your dream. Don't do that. That is number 5. Number 6 is stand up for yourself. How do I stand up for myself? We are living in a world where people try to push others to the wall. Sometimes you want to bear it and it's unbearable. It's time to show that you love yourself. Don't let anybody push you. Stand for yourself. When it's time for you to put your feet down and say, no, I will not take it for you. Be that person that will be standing there, putting your feet down and say, no, I will not take it. That is self-love. That is you fighting for what you strongly believe in. That is you not letting anybody push you around like a toy. That is you standing in that place and you say, yes, you know what? I can defend myself. You can defend yourself. Putting your heel down on the ground and say, no, I will not do this. And as long as that cause is for your sake, as long as that thing is there to favor you, as long as that thing will give you peace of mind, will give you rest, you should be able to say, you know what, I stand for this and that's it. That is number 6. Finally, number 7. Wow. I love this. Number 7 is asking for help when necessary. Self-love, oh my God. Self-love is so huge. I can go on and on and on and on and give you a lot of things, you should be able to do to show yourself that you love yourself. But I chose these 7 wonderful nuggets to bring to you. Ask for help when you think you need it. Ask for help when necessary. Ask for help when you think you are overwhelmed. Ask for help when you think it's too much for you. There's no need to pretend that everything is okay when it's not okay. Things are no more the way it is. Everybody is feeling the pain, we know. If you think what you're doing, you are feeling it, maybe in your workplace, like it's too much for you, open up. Don't say, you know what, I will try. There's no need to try. Because if you drop dead, like I always tell people, if you drop dead, that job will continue to move on. Your employers, they will replace you in the next 24 hours. So when you think you are overwhelmed, when you think the work is too much, ask for help. Talk to them. Take a break. Take off from work. It's necessary for you to breathe. Breathing is when you think you are overwhelmed, when you think, I cannot carry on anymore. It's okay for you to sit back and relax. It's okay for you to say, you know what, I leave everything, let me rest for a few days. In life, we've all come to a place where we want to please everyone, where we want to make everybody happy. Life does not work that way. If you think where you are struggling, and you think you can ask for help, go for it. And you're thinking, oh, people will laugh at me if I ask for help. Don't worry about that. Let them laugh. All you need is your mental state to be okay. All you need is your health to be okay. All you need is your mind to be okay. For you to be okay, you should be able to know when you've reached your limits. And when you've reached your limits, ask for help if you need it. Asking for help does not mean you can go to someone out there to ask for help. You can ask for your help from your spouse. For example, if you're a woman, you're working, you're taking care of the family. For example, what we are doing, we are all working hard. You know how it is now. Everybody's, trying to make ends meet. And you think as a mother, the load is becoming like too overwhelming for you. What do? Sit your husband down and say, babe, honey, whatever you call him, it's not like I don't want to do it. But for now, can you give me 3 days of this week? I want to rest. Can you help me to drop the children in school? Can you help me pick them up if he's at home, if he's available? Honey, can you help me make dinner? I am tired. If you don't ask for that help and anything happens to you tomorrow, I bet you none of them will die. Everybody will live. Because you are no more here, because you died, will not make every other person die. No. So that is why I'm saying ask for that help when it's necessary. And you are the father in the family. You are the man. You think things around you, you're going to work, you're doing this and that, and you think you are tired. Ask for help. Take off work and speak to your missus and say, you know what? I want to rest. Keep the children and at least let them stay a little bit away from me. I want to rest for 2 days. You rest and get your energy back and continue with life. Or you think there are things we are doing that you think is overwhelming. If you're a live streamer, you're a content creator, or you do one thing or the other and you think it's becoming too much, take 1 day or 2 off. Rest your head. Put your phone off. I know these days, social media has taken over our life. It's a pity. It's true. It has taken, if you're not on Facebook, you're on Instagram. If you're not on Instagram, you're on YouTube, you're on TikTok, and all these things. It's good. But if you think it's becoming too much, like overwhelming, is draining you, all you have to do is switch off your gadgets, switch that phone off for 1 day. Give yourself a break. Breathe. That is asking for help. Help does not necessarily mean that you have to go out there to ask for help. You're asking help from yourself. You know what? I need to rest. You're asking help from yourself. You know what? You need to put down your phone and rest your brain and rest your body. That will help you, and that will make you to get back to yourself, get back to that place where you used to be. So this is all I thought about these things, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna come here and share with you, my friends and family. I hope this has helped someone. I hope it will help someone. I hope someone out there will hear this and put it in practice and be able to help themselves. So I appreciate all of you for listening. God bless you. I'll see you again in my next video. But before I go, I also want to remind you to please subscribe if you've not subscribed to the channel. Support your girls, support all the way. Subscribe and hit that notification bell. Don't forget to hit the bell on. That will help the channel to grow stronger. Thank you so much. This is your girl again, Calista Isaac. I'll see you again in my next video. God bless you. Bye. Thank you, everyone.